Even if I just got lucky, I am an emperor, same as him! And I want to be king! The king of the pirates!
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Bugster video. Today we're going to be taking a step back and going back to OP09 Buggy. The reason why is because we went to some pre-release events yesterday. It was an all-day event. It was like 12 hours of One Piece. But yeah, with a lot of One Piece yesterday. I got to play with a lot of the OP16 cards, and that includes this new Mohji and Cabaji. It's a 6-cost, 7,000 power, 1,000 counter cross-guild type character card. On play, if you have 5 or less cards in your hand, draw 2 cards. Really good because Mohji and Cabaji really allow Buggy to draw some more cards, which he desperately needs. Especially since we're going to be running this SR Buggy that lets us trash this card and draw a card, and play a 6-cost. This card, we basically can do the Crocodile Mihawk into the Mohji and Cabaji for neutral or free, which is really, really good. It's also a 7k body. We can also pop it off of the promo Buggy, so we have 2 more options to play now for 6 costs. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of run this as an option. Or this is going to be more so about the testing of this new deck and not more about the actual matchup. That's why this video is most likely going to be labeled the new Mohji and Cabaji card and not about the matchup we're going to be doing. Part of the reason why I'm also recording this live is because I kind of want to walk you guys through the process step by step. What I'm kind of thinking as I'm playing. I know a lot of the most recent videos that I've posted have been more about like a voiceover instead of a live kind of talking through. And I noticed this, especially with the last one, I think I was playing Croc. I was kind of struggling to keep up and kind of talking over myself over and over because I was playing way too fast. So we're going to be playing against that new Teach that lets all of his characters gain a cost, and then on my attack, he can trash a card with a trigger and redirect the attack. So since we're going first, ideally we want a Searcher. Perfect mulligan there. We're going to be looking for anything to show off his 4 costs because there's a lot of 4 costs in the new Teach. So we're going to go ahead and grab that promo Buggy, and then we are going to end the turn. It's also not the worst hand in the world. We have a lot of the combo starters, and we have the promo into the Mihawk. We also have the Draken Mihawk, or the Crocodile Mihawk into the SR Buggy, which is not the worst. The main thing with Teach is that he's going to most likely be playing a lot of these characters that are going to be Trash Life and do stuff like that. So ideally, I mean, in this situation, we have 3 Dawn. There's nothing that we can really do. He does have an on KO. And he has 5 cards in hand, so he could trash something. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to swing with this character first, as he can't, even if he redirects it into the Vasco shot, he can't rest anything because we're swinging with that Mr. 3 first. So we'll go ahead and swing 5 with lead. He went ahead and took a life. We are now even in cards. I'm gonna go ahead and try to stay above here. Let's see. Because we don't have the Mohji and Cabaji in hand, I'm actually okay with maybe trashing this Buggy, or because he's at 6, we basically the same. Actually, I think it'd be okay to take the life here, and then we have an easy card to trash. Just because my hand is pretty nice, I would rather not trash anything. He might attach 3 to this Vasco shot or to her, yeah, and swing with that. Ideally, in this situation, we don't want to lose this. Just because we have the Buggy, I'm going to go ahead and say we trash... we're going to go ahead and trash the Alvida here, just to get out of it. Just because I'm thinking if we do pull into the Mohji and Cabaji soon, we will definitely want that because we're going to be playing a lot of cards this turn. So we're going to go ahead and trash the second promo Buggy because we don't need him. We'll play this promo Buggy into the blocker Mihawk. And then the Grav Blade's going to be really, really good in this matchup, especially since he's going to be kind of board swarming, which is stuff that we don't want him to be swinging with. So in this situation, we're going to go ahead and trash one of the SR Buggies, just leaving a combo starter and then the large blocker for later. In this situation, I don't really care too much about... well, he could rest my blocker. I'd rather have him not kill that. He could trash something and redirect into the Vasco shot. So let me see. I think the better option here, because I'd rather have him not rest my blocker and kill it, is just to kind of sit and let him do nothing. Which kind of sucks because he's going to draw a card and kind of just sit there, but his board is not the best. I don't think he runs any rush, so we're going to go ahead and just block that. We also have a 3k counter in hand if he does have anything to kill it. He's going to play the Shiryu. You may trash one card, add one Blackbeard type with a cost of 6 or less from your trash to the top of your life cards face up. So this one, he's going to be able to put that Vasco shot and be able to rest something when I take the life. So it's going to be best to hit him with that. The 2 blockers are alright. Ideally here, honestly, because he gains +1 cost, the grab blade here is not the best, because honestly we'd rather want to hit the Shiryu and the Vasco shot here, but we can't hit them because we have a 7 cost now. So we would only be able to hit the Vasco shot, and that's not the best use of our Dawn. So in this situation, because we're at 7, we're going to go ahead and trash one of the giant blocker buggies. We'll draw into the, we'll play the Croc Mihawk. We'll go ahead and trash another one of the blocker buggies. And in this situation, just because we don't have the Mohji and Cabaji card, we're going to do the Alvida. This is a perfect draw into the giant buggy card. We're going to go ahead and then, just because he's going to have some stuff to rest characters, we're going to go ahead and trash the SR buggy, and then we'll also trash the blocker buggy, as I don't think those are going to be super useful. We want to be bottom decking stuff in this matchup. So we have 2 remaining Dawn. In this situation, if he takes life or if he redirects, he's going to be able to rest my blocker and swing into it with the larger body. So we're going to go ahead and, once again, just kind of sit. We're both kind of pretty equal. My board is much better than his. Our life are relatively the same, or they are the same now, actually. And he has just 1 more card in hand than I do. Looks like he's going to be searching for something. But yeah, so I think swinging into Teach's board is probably not going to be the best bet. Removing it with the giant Red Rock Buggy or using the Grab Blade is going to be a much better option, as if we can remove those bodies to let him do stuff, he won't be able to really hit us as hard as he wants. Especially since he's going to be able to rest this blocker. I'd much rather have him rest the Alvida and get 7k off than do anything else. So looks like he has 6 Dawn. He's just going to stack up and go for it. I'll go ahead and take this one. Looks like he's going to do 10. In this situation, he's going to have... I'll have 2 life. He'll have 4. Let's see. We can go ahead and... hit this hard, and then we'll do the blocker buggy. Ideally, we don't want to lose cards because I would have to do 2/2Ks, and then I would be at 4 cards and he'd be at 5. So we'll go ahead and take this one as well. Not ideal, but that's what we'll do. So we have the Mohji and Cabaji as a 1k. We're gonna go ahead and trash this card. One of the Croc Mihawks, so we don't need another one. Well, we can have 2, but we don't need 3. That's a little overkill. And then we'll go ahead and bottom deck the Shiryu. Just because I'm okay if he rests something. I'm not as okay if he, you know, starts kind of nuking my board with that Shiryu. So that's a little bit of a better card to get rid of. So in this situation, I would say we want to make the most, because he's going to 100% redirect, or he's going to activate this card's KO effect. So we want to be using these 2 cards here that are 6 or lesses. So we'll go ahead and we will, because we have 4 Dawn, we could replace 1. Let's go ahead, because we will be minusing a blocker here. Ideally, we want to be playing another blocker the following with the 4. So we'll go ahead and we'll swing with one of our characters first, because he's probably going to redirect or take the life and rest this Mihawk here. Resting the Mihawk, which is perfect. We'll then go ahead and swing... just because we have 2 characters down, I'd rather keep the board pretty strong, honestly. So we'll go ahead and we'll swing 5 first, because if we play the Cabaji the following turn, he could redirect and do something with that. And then we'll replace the Alvida with the Cabaji, and we'll end the turn. Just because if we played the Cabaji first and then we swung with lead, he'd be able to redirect and then resting the Cabaji, just because he's a 5, and this is anywhere like 6 and below, so that's gonna kind of suck. So he's gonna be able to look at top 3. He was gonna have 2 Dawn remaining. We'll go ahead, because he can't kill anything else. We're gonna go ahead and just let the what we have will be even. He has a big body. Yeah, we'll just let the Cabaji go, because we're gonna be able to play something else the following turn. Cool, so in this situation, obviously we can't really remove too much. We could remove 2 of his Vasco shots, which would be nice with the Gravity Blade, but I think that's not going to be the best option. Honestly, because we have, we're going to trash a card and play the Mohji and Cabaji. The Mohji and Cabaji could be good, because we'll just draw 2 cards. However, establishing another blocker might also be really good. So I think at this point in the game, the Grab Blade is not going to be the best use, or I believe, actually, sorry, the Crocodile Mihawk is not going to be the best use, because we could always get more use in with the Grab Blade later on. So we'll go ahead and trash the Croc Mihawk. And now the issue is, what would we rather play? We can play the Mohji and Cabaji here, just to draw 2 cards and establish a 7k body, or we could play the Draco Mihawk, which would be a neutral card. I would say in this situation, we kind of want more cards in hand, especially since we already have a blocker. So we'll go ahead and do that. We pulled into that buggy right there, which is perfectly what we wanted. In this situation, then, I'm going to go ahead and trash the Grab Blade then, because we are going to be nuking this Teacher. In this situation, because he has 2 Vasco shots, we're going to go ahead and swing with our blocker first, just because he's going to be able to rest it with one of the Vasco shots if he redirects. If he redirects into the Mohji and Cabaji, that's fine as well, because he can rest this, but it's going to be more bodies he has to take care of, which is perfect. He's going to rest that Mohji and Cabaji. At this point in the game, we're going to go ahead and then trash the Draco Mihawk, replacing Mohji and Cabaji and bottom decking that. We'll then do 5-hit lead. Okay, and then we'll do 12. Because even if he -3 to that, nothing there. So now my board state is insane. While he does have a lot of cards in hand, he doesn't have as much life as I want him to, and there's nothing he can really do in terms of rush. So even if he starts slamming down those massive teaches, our board state at this point in the game is very, very strong. We're going to go ahead, just because I have a feeling that he's going to be playing some stupid shit, like maybe a Bonnie with Rush. We're going to go ahead and we're going to give him a 2. Just because I don't want to, he might, you never know, yellow players are always insane. So he's probably going to play this. He's going to make it so he can't attack and nullify, which is fine. So he has the big blocker here, which is perfect. We're going to go ahead and tap 4 just because this Promo Buggy doesn't do anything anymore. And then we're going to go ahead and swing 7. We'll see if he blocks, and if he does, we're going to go ahead and stack up all of our Don and swing straight into that into this guy. So he rests this blocker. Either way, we have a blocker on field. We have 4 up, so we might actually want to leave 4 up for another blocker, potentially. We'll swing 7 with the Croc Mihawk. And then in this situation, he's going to block with this Teach, or he's going to take the life, most likely. So we'll go ahead and we'll swing again. He might block and give us a card, which either way, that's fine. He doesn't, which is okay. 4 remaining Dawn, I would say at this point, just because he could play something big, he could stack up and go for it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get rid of the Mihawk, and we're going to play that other blocker. So that way, we're going to have a very strong board. We have 2 blockers to keep anything. We also have 2 life, and he has 1. While he does have the massive blocker, we do run 4 of the buggies, and I don't believe we've seen the other 2 just yet. So we might be able to find it and kind of get that down. So he's going to play the Lafitte. He's going to play this off, making me take a life, which is fine. That's why we played the blockers. So he has 2 blockers. Makes it so he can't attack. And this situation, we don't have any counter. So we're going to go ahead and we'll block with this just because it's 6. And if he swings with that, that's fine. So in this situation, we're going to go ahead and look and see if we can find that promo buggy, or the bottom deck buggy, which we do. So he has... So this can't attack, so that is literally useless. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to trash this, and we're going to go ahead and bottom deck one of those. So now we're kind of sitting pretty. We're going to go ahead and swing... We'll do a... Because, well, he has 5 cards in hand. I have 2 blockers. It's not too much he can do. We'll go ahead and swing 7 at life, and we'll see what he does. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and swing 9 at life. That's fine. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to swing 12 into his Teach. Perfect. So just making him take more cards out of hand. I think we're kind of sitting in a state where we're all right. Not too scared. Especially since we have 1 life, so he has to hit us 3 times. So he's going to play that again, so he has no cards in hand. He's going to make that, but we can sit here and kind of just block both, and he's just going to die the following turn. So I'm not totally sure what his game plan was there. Oh, he nullified that. Oops. Oops. Forgot you nullified. Didn't see. Oh, well, that's a mistake on my end. If I saw that he nullified this guy, I thought he nullified one of the other buggies, like where they couldn't attack. I would have just countered out of the previous because we obviously had enough in hand. But yeah, mistake on my end. Just forgot to see that. But yeah, I don't think this matchup's too bad. The Zihaha is a little crazy, so definitely keeping life heavy and sitting here and kind of chilling with life is definitely the move. The grab blade was still useful, I think. It was just that Shiryu just gets out of it with the +1 with the Teach's ability, making it so that the grab blade doesn't work. And then he would have drawn a 1k. Yeah, so at this point in the game, I would have given him a 2 with the Cabaji here. I would have blocked with the Mohi, grabbing another card, and then I just would have done 12-12, like 15. Or 7, whatever. Yeah, pretty good game. Honestly, I like the Mohi and Cabaji a lot. The only problem I would say is he doesn't make Buggy amazing. He's still very good. I wouldn't say that he's oops, wrong thing. I wouldn't say that he's bad. It's just Buggy's still like once again, I almost beat Teach there. It was just a misplay at the very end. Buggy is still, I like him. I want to make him work. However, I think the OP16 Buggy is going to be the better one, honestly. Just because I played a Black Yamato a second ago before recording this video, and it was rough. Especially with how many people are wanting to play Yamato at the pre-release event that we did yesterday. A lot of people were trying to build Yamato. And Yamato really messes up this Buggy really hard because he's just going to keep swinging at your face with unblockables. So we'll see. I'll probably be making a video on Green Croc here soon, or Green Mihawk here soon, and yeah, just wanted to kind of cover the Mohji and Cabaji because I saw it a lot yesterday at the pre-release events, and just wanted to get your guys' opinion on this card and what you think it does for Buggy. If you have any other lists or what you guys are running for OP09 Buggy, please let me know. And then the next video to come out will be the Green Mihawk, following with some more gameplay videos, and then finally, most likely a OP16 Buggy video once I have him complete and once he is all good to go. I'll also be showcasing some of my IRL decks and some of my IRL stuff. In the next video, most likely for OP09 Buggy and OP14 Croc, because those are the 2 I have built currently. And then once Mihawk is built and he's ready to go, I'll also showcase that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you think. And once again, huge misplay on my end there, but it was mostly a video just covering the Mohji and Cabaji and giving some gameplay with this new deck that I built. But yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.